Hey guys, and welcome to Drac Plays Estranged, Act 1. This is a source mod made by people whose names I don't really know by heart, so apologies for that. And this was recommended to me by a friend quite some time ago, but I just never really got around to playing it, so I figured, hey, why not start now? Now, I don't really know a whole lot about this mod going in, so there's really not that much for me to say about it. Just dive on in. This is gonna be difficult as hell to read. I'm not even gonna try.
Hello. If anyone can hear this, my name is Jonathan Darrell, and I need help. These things, they've taken over the island. Anyone, please, I have supplies, but...
This is an automated message from ARC Corporation. There has been a safety breach. Mandatory curfew is in effect.
So the table goes flying, but I don't. Wow. I am the worst captain in the world. I mean, that was a really hectic storm, and I wasn't at all bothered to man the helm and make sure that I wasn't about to crash into a pier or a rock. No, I was completely content to just have a coffee break. The controls are a little bit sticky movement-wise. I mean, I'm used to Source Engine games, but this feels a little different. I'm not quite sure how. It's really nice looking, though. I'm not gonna lie. But seriously, I'm bad at my job. Shipping permits. No. The wind just closed the door, and apparently it also knows how to work latches. That's nice. Let's see. Nope, there's glass. Can I break this? I'm not sure why I thought the mug would break glass, but you gotta hold out hope for these things. Oh, wait, hold on. I think I'm... No. No, it's just making decals. It's not. Okay. Okay, yeah. Jumping puzzles, of course. This is a source game, so it won't let me move boxes. That's... Oh, no, I can move this box. I don't know what makes this one special compared to those ones, but I'll bite. Okay, I'm gonna assume I have to get up into the rafters. I can see space up. Can I knock a cinder block down and use that to break the window out? Oh wow, I don't jump very high in this. Damn it. Hold on. I got this. I got this. Hold on. Nope. Come here. Okay, yeah, that's not gonna work. Alright, I'm an idiot. Okay, my defense, it does blend into the woodwork. Kind of. There we go. Alright, now I'm on the right track. Alright. That's right, alright. Clear the glass out. Don't want to eviscerate myself climbing through. Good. Wait, hold on. Is the box the only thing holding the door? Okay. I'm not sure why there would need to be a box propped up against it if it was... Wait, it's automatically crouching me. I'm not gonna lie, that's a little distracting for me. I just walked into it. Hold on. Yep. Wow. This place is well maintained. About as well maintained as my boat. Can I move at a pace a little slower than just jogging? Because if I want to take in the scenic view, I want to kind of walk at a more natural pace. Oh, there, yeah, scroll. Alright, cool. The first for news, gossip, sports, lighthouse decommissioned. Okay, really quick, I think they're going to... Okay. Whoa, what the... Oh, okay. Alright. I think the lighthouse being in the foreground, they're trying to say that's the reason why I crashed the ship. I didn't know that this was coming up because the lighthouse wasn't active. But how many untold miles of shore do you think there are on this planet that don't have lighthouses currently occupying them? I mean, you have to expect that there's got to be a risk of running aground at some point on your voyage, and I just didn't give a shit to watch and to make sure that I wasn't getting slightly blown off course in the middle of a really hectic storm. No, of course not. Alright, what were you saying? Lighthouse situated in Redton on the land Outjut is set to be decommissioned by the local mayor John Menn following an investigation carried out by the Coast Guard. We're confident that this won't impact any passing traffic, commented Bill Hayek of the Department of Maritime Traffic Investigation. Whilst at one time you could see cargo ships just off the coast of Redton, now it's no longer the case with shipping routes from the mainland being altered, he added. When questioned, the mayor refused to comment until he had released an official statement about the closure of the lighthouse. Too few ships to be a safety issue, says Coast Guard. Debatable, but ships should be aware that not every inch of land has a lighthouse in the first place. Local residents aren't happy with the change. One local resident was concerned about its effects on a small trade vessels that still port at the island, saying that it was the final nail in the coffin for the island's quiet dock. If it was quiet, then I doubt you were really going to be missing that much to begin with. It stops a lot of the island's business, he said, because apparently we were getting so much before. Sometimes the lighthouse is the only thing that allows smaller vessels to come and trade with local businesses. It's something that we're all worried about. What happens when there's no import business left here? You make your own shit? Oh no, the cat! 2 weeks have gone by since the little local ARC employee, Christian Plythe lost his black cat Lucky. That's ironic. He has urged anyone who sees the cat to contact him immediately. I will bear in mind the possibility of a cat Easter egg in this game. One of the most popular competitions Redton holds is back for its annual event. The community comes together every year to create the most fearsome and ghoulish scarecrows to keep away the birds. Last year's winner was 8-year-old local schoolboy Joshua Fenton. His representation of his grandmother won the panel of judges. It's adorable and relatable. This year, the winner of the competition gets a fine selection of cakes from Julia Menn, the mayor's wife, who recently opened her own cake shop on the island. She has government bias to help her business. The festivities don't stop with the scarecrows that are on display all week. There are stalls and other activities taking place all across the town. If you haven't seen the scarecrows yet, head on down to the annual event to see what all the fuss is about and sample some of the finest food and drink Redton has to offer. Because it's all imported, so it's really not what Redton offers, because we can't just make our own shit, we're reliant on the outside world. even though we're an island. You'd think that'd be the opposite. If you can't get down to see the scarecrows, check out the next issue, where we will have a full rundown of the entries. More on page 10. Arc Corporation acquires Phillips Pharmaceuticals. Ugh, ominous. 30 workers were handed notices. Wow, 30 workers. It's a small-ass pharmaceuticals company. Were handed notices early last week as the giant Arc Corporation completed its acquisition of local pharmaceutical manufacturer Phillips Pharmaceuticals. The buyout follows a very public breakdown of the previous owner, resulting in a search for investors. So I'm guessing the Arc Corporation is going to be our Umbrella Corporation clone for the game. Neat. I do like how it makes you pick it up, though. Well, that's a crossword puzzle, I think. No, that's not a what is that? Wait, hold on. See inside for more. You're not saying, like, a specific page. You're just saying see inside. Is this thing, like, a container? It's like a cereal box label. Oh. Actually, I got no. I gotta know. Will this float? Because this is a different type of... it will float. Alright, that's cool. This is a really neat mod so far with all the, It looks gorgeous for the Source engine. I'm not a guy who really cares that much about the visual aspects of a game. I really don't. I mean, so long as I can identify what it is I'm looking at, I'm really not that bothered. But I'm just impressed because I've been playing Source engine games for quite a while, like since I was little. And I don't know, it's just really interesting to see what they can do. Hold on. Can I break that padlock? I'm not going to try the cinder block under the car, though, because I don't want to lose my hand. No. No. Okay. I must be freezing right now. I just went for, like, a full-body dip in the middle. What the... My ship crashed aground, and now I'm being assaulted by plywood. That's nice. But yeah, first decaying corpse I see, I'm taking his clothes. They're at least going to be dry. Hopefully, assuming he didn't get disemboweled. In that case, they'd be just a little bit wet. Is that a body by the rail, or is that foliage? If it's a body, I found my clothing ticket. No, I think it's foliage. Oh, here's my clothing ticket.
Are you okay down there? Come on up.
Sure, I just saw you shoot what well, at least what I would presently assume was a man, and now you're inviting me up for tea. That's great. Okay, that rail looks weird from a certain angle.
I run into a bit of trouble, so excuse the mess.
You're covered in blood that isn't yours.
Wasn't it? I didn't expect a survivor.
You can tell I'm not good at my job. You lead the way. I'm not turning my back to you. You've got a gun. There are bodies in your yard. I'm not going to present my back to you.
That's some interesting parking, by the way.
Yeah.
I'm John Darrell.
Name rings a bell.
I'm sorry you had to crash here of all places. The island is overrun. I've been working on fixing a radio, and I had it, but that's when this happened. I was attacked after I managed to get a message out, but a company called ARC are blocking all communications with a damn curfew message.
Is this your house? Because if
Look,
it is...
I don't need it anymore. You'll need to make your own way, though. Go out of the back door. It'll take you to a river. Follow the river to the nature reserve, and then you can follow the rails into Wentworth. I'm sure that's where it's coming from.
Okay, Wentworth, alright. So... Okay, and the powers that be are going to open my doors for me.
Look, before you go, I came here with my wife and daughter on holiday 3 months ago, around the time this began. We got separated, but please, if you find them, keep them safe. Do what I couldn't.
You don't want me to try and arrange for them to meet you? You don't want me to bring them back to you or something? Reunite you guys? No, you're just kind of saying, hey, take care of my family. I'm just going to sit here and die. I'm going to assume this is your daughter's. Yeah? Okay. So that tells me this is your house, and you have a dead man slumped over in your bed. And you haven't bothered to drag him outside or anything. Okay, I'm not gonna... I wouldn't bring your family back here even if you asked me to, because you're clearly mentally unhinged. I hope you have good fortune, too, to never run into another living being as long as you live. He was awfully quick to give me his gun, now that I think about it. He just fended off an attack by what I assume are just... What the... Is that a hula? But, yep, that's a hula doll model. That's clever. I recognize that shadow. Oh, I can't zoom in. Our hus. Holiday hus. Here. Oh, really? You're there. Your window looks like a deformed face with one of its eyes getting dragged down vertically as it screams in agony. That's kind of horrifying. You also need to stop wasting your crayons on the table. Battery. And, oh, flashlight. That's probably a good idea, actually. That's probably why they drew my attention here in the first place. Oh. Something tells me his wife ran off with the child voluntarily. They weren't separated. She just was like, no, your father's gone off the deep end. We're going to escape down on our own. Yeah, he just murdered a man. He's keeping his body for sexual pleasures back in our house. You don't need to see this, even though I just explained it to you. I need to be more aware of boxes in my immediate surroundings.